Way too much. All right. I can't listen to myself like that. That was way too much. It was very distracting. So I'm going to play a little Fortnite. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to see how the audio sounds for you guys, how everything is good. So if you're watching, please, any feedback is great. I'm going to be updating the stream as we go, figuring things out as I go. I'm probably going to get flagged for music here on Fortnite. So we'll have to figure that out too. Actually, I think there's a way I can fix that right now. Like I said, I'm brand new to the streaming game. Not brand new, but I'm diving into it now for the first time. Hold on. All right, licensed audio mute. That might help me. All right. I think we're good. I have not tested when I go to oh, let's put some color. Oh, you can't do color splashes, can I? Can I throw some color on? What should we put on? Should we throw? You might have to turn blue. I like that. Look at that. All righty, we got some blue. All right, let's play some Fortnite. Hopefully the chat's going. DM, are you there? Can you hear me? DM, that's where you would talk, just to help me out here to see if your chat's coming through. We are killing it. All right, great. Gee, the Discord community is available to chat if you guys want to come in and do the audio aspect and come hang out and chat with me. It is there. If I don't know you, I probably won't allow you to come in or talk right away, or I'll have my moderators take care of it, but we'll go from there. But let's get a quick game in. Let's see how this plays out. I do rock Casey Jones as my guy, so we'll see how it plays out. We are vertical streaming and horizontal on YouTube, so we're going to give that a shot as well. I should probably listen to this to see how it sounds. I'm going to mute my mic real quick. So the only other thing that I have to kind of figure out on my end is if I have a gaming headset on and I could hear the people I'm chatting with, as well as if I'm like at a party. That's something we'll figure out on a later date. I don't know who that is, but we're not going to accept your friend request. I'm sorry. All right, mute my mic real quick. All right, and the first thing I'm noticing is I have no chat. I can't see my chat. That's not good. I don't see any of my chats. So there's people who are chatting on the YouTube side. I can't see them, unfortunately. That's exciting. Oh shit, I have not. As you can see, I have not played this really at all. Yeah, I don't fucking see any of this. All right, we're off to a great start. The fucking live chat not working. That's so stupid. Chat box not working. Unbelievable. All right. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't see your chats. This is gonna already off to a great start with the live streaming. We're working through the kinks. We're working through the bugs. Sorry about that, guys. I will do my best. But I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play, hang out, and see how it goes. I don't even think the kick is working. I don't even know. Let's see real quick. Let's go to kick. Let's see if kick is even a thing. I think the only way I'm gonna be able to watch or see the chats is if I physically open everything on my computer, which will probably bog me down. What a nightmare. I'm going to mute myself so we don't have any of that coming through. We're going to get fucked up this first game because I'm not paying attention to anything. All right, YouTube. Dropping beals. Oh, we are live on Kick. It is working. All right, cool. So we are live on all these platforms. I'm just gonna have to bounce back and forth to all the streams to see which one is getting chats and go from there. I have ads all over the place. Jesus Christ. All right. Oh my God, go away. All right, we do have people. All right, cool. Thank you so much. All right, so there are people watching on the vertical side on YouTube. Yo, can we 1v1? Said hi. Can we please 1v1? And then someone said, I just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscribe. I don't know about 1v1ing. I'm not really like a 1v1 kind of guy. And somebody over on Kick said, would you, it's a bot. You want to have a lot of viewers. Sure. Who wouldn't want a lot of viewers? But you're not going to probably help me with that. All right. Let's see what we got here. We're here. We're live. We got it going now. But we got a new subscriber. That's exciting. It didn't pop up though. So that's great. If you did subscribe, thank you. If you did subscribe and the alert didn't work, that's exciting too. So that means that's working perfectly. Yeah. Which is Jesus Christ. Oh, we are getting some chats now. All right. So there's just a delay. So I do see I've just subscribed. If you, like I said, if you have subscribed, I did not get the alert, so I apologize if it didn't pop up. But thank you if you did subscribe. Oh, I'm gonna die right here. I have no gun. We're screwed. We're toast. What does this do? Oh, that's helpful. I got a weapon. We got a Kill Bill sword. Where you at? Oh, that's a bot. Jesus Christmas. All right. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm almost dead. I can't see shit. Oh my God. We're terrible. We're fucking terrible, chat. Oh boy. All right. Well, we did that. That was our first game. I wasn't really paying attention, so we'll figure it out as we go. How's the game volume? Can you guys, is it too quiet? Or should I turn up a little bit? I wonder if sharing it will give me an alert. We'll see. All right,
Hello.
so the alerts are working. DM, thank you for popping in. Talk again?
Hello.
Oh, that's not DM. Is that DM? No, it's Alex. You're live, by the way, so I don't say anything stupid.
Oh,
Just your voice is live. When I'm in this room, I'm live, so I need everyone to not get me fucking terms of service. I am playing Fortnite right now, though. By the way,
you just cussed.
I can curse. I just don't say anything fucking stupid. I'm an adult streamer, so I do curse. Hey, baby. Did you just come from downstairs? All right, never mind. Just say, could you grab me a beer? I joined the stream, the game, Alex. I immediately land, have no idea what I'm doing. Somehow get Kill Bill sword, and then kill like 5 people, have no health, no nothing, and then somebody ran up with a shotgun and just decimated me.
That's how it happens. Bastards.
Yeah. I can't see shit when I use the sword either.
I think I'm just gonna finish out that battle pass. Cause I just need the Marty McFly and the rest of the bride stuff.
You're done the battle pass already?
No, I'm not even halfway. I think I'm level 5, but what happened on SmackDown?
I don't know. I started messing with my stream and I turned it off. I turned it off when Miz was fighting Javon Evans. It was no disrespect to SmackDown. I'm just trying to get this stream thing going. It the Fortnite looks way different. Like the map and the way everything looks is interesting. I'm not seeing all of my chats too. I can never get my fucking chats to work. But I will say this, I am live on multiple platforms, so it is working. I'm gonna close all these out. I feel like I'm cheating by giving myself viewers. I don't like that. My side chat is working now, so I do see the multi-chat in that for anyone who does type in there. Am I bugging? Oh, you just grab me one of these beers? I thought you were gonna go downstairs and get me a Yingling. That's fine. That's,
I went downstairs and I grabbed that for you.
I know, but I had Yingling and cream ales down there.
Well, all you said was beer.
I know. I wasn't. What my brain wanted and what you grabbed are 2 different things. I'm very thankful. Thank you. I will drink this. You're the best.
If you didn't open it, I would have go grabbed you a Yingling.
I mean, I'm sure this one will get empty at some point. But Lily in the background, everybody. She can chat with me while I'm live. That's exciting. Lily, what are you working on over here?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to discuss. Smoking weed.
Okay. I'm saying craft wise, what are you working on?
Nothing at the moment.
You gotta project your voice a little bit. I don't know if the mic can pick you up.
Nothing at the moment.
A little treehouse thing over here. I feel like I made a good thumbnail for this too on YouTube. Pretty happy with the thumbnail. Are you still there, Alex?
I'm about to go look.
You're about to what?
Go look.
Oh.
I'm in for.
You want to play a game or two with me? You want to partner You want to partner up and stream with me?
I'm in bed.
Okay. What's that mean? What does that have to do with anything? Do you have to get up and do stuff tomorrow?
Yeah, I have a fucking show.
Oh.
I gotta be there at 10 a.m.
I'm supposed to have a show tomorrow, but I said I will not be attending this month's show due to John Cena's last match. I'm gonna live stream it.
Do you want to come to this show?
No, because I just told you I'm going to live stream a show tomorrow.
You can live stream it.
No, I am gonna live stream and watch John Cena's last match on Saturday Night Main Event.
Good.
Here's my thing, and this is no disrespect to any wrestling promotions or anybody like that. But I've done 8 years of putting myself out there for other places and other people, and have foregone my opportunities to go live and put myself out there because I wanted to showcase other people and other promotions and other things. And realistically, that I think stunted a lot of my growth when it comes to as a content creator. So I am going to push harder now for myself. And if there's a pay-per-view, pay-per-views and big events on wrestling get a lot more views for live streamers. So I'm going to make sure I put be live for those events. Like if there's an opportunity to go live for myself, I'm going to take that opportunity. Because I want to grow and I want to make this a thing. That's so with this stream tomorrow, I'm excited to be live for it and make that push, you know. I probably shouldn't be in this storm right now, but we'll figure it
All
out.
right. Well, since you are in a live stream right now,
Mhm.
um, let's spark up some conversation.
That would be great. I would love that. I do need some topics to talk about to keep myself entertained.
So we're gonna go based off of, you know me, and I love my movies.
All right, we're gonna talk movie talk. I like that.
Who do you think was assimilated at the end of the thing?
So who I think the thing was.
Yes.
I don't know why you try to get all fancy. Um
Childs or McCready?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm terrible at names in movies.
So, Childs is the African American, and McCready is
What's his
obviously
name?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. Yeah, I don't think it was Kurt Russell.
I don't think it was Kurt Russell either. Um,
Um, I think it was the other guy, and I think the biggest tell was the when he tries to he hands him a glass of uh he hands him the glass of gasoline to drink.
I cleaned
yes.
the bowl.
Also, uh, when Childs is breathing, McCready's breathing heavily, and you can see the vapor leave his mouth.
Yeah,
When Childs is talking, there's no vapor.
dude, I'm in fucking trouble. Nice. Sorry, I have a lot going on right now. Really,
Could have looked up at any point. I mean,
I know, but I'm in the middle
you
of
could have waited 5 minutes to look up. It didn't matter.
I felt like you were like really like you wanted me to look at that exact second, and I was.
I was just trying to stay in your line of sight so
All right.
that you could see it.
On to the next topic. Is there?
Oh no.
I mean, everything that you look up now will say that there isn't, but I strictly remember there was a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom logo.
Oh my god, this is what we're gonna talk about on my live stream.
Yes, we're going to talk about Mandela effects on your live stream.
I can care less
First
about
up,
Mandela effects. I'm gonna be honest. Do I
all
don't.
right, Mr. Waring.
What's that? Yeah, I don't Mandela effects. I don't like it. I don't give a shit. It doesn't like I don't know. I don't really like. Not that I'm saying I don't subscribe to them. I just genuinely don't care if that. I think I just watched someone get fucking bodied right in front of me. Totally did.
Now, Bush, make sure and pray that you're not next.
Oh boy, that could have been bad. Thank God I have a pretty decent like alien gun right now because I think that guy would have definitely tried to fight me, but now he's trying to fight me. pussy. Get away from me. I'm trying to heal. Let me heal. What does this do? Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. Hell yeah. All right, cool. We got we damaged the shit out of that guy. Oh my goodness. We almost died on stream. What does this do? A wingsuit. Jesus Christmas. Now who just popped me? Oh, I died again. I'm not used to this at all. This season is really crazy. All right, ready up for next match. I hope I don't know if I have any more people's chatting. I don't know if it's working or not.
You don't know.
No. There's definitely people watching. It's just I don't know if they're chatting or not. I think my chat's not working. I don't know. It just fucking frustrates me. Like StreamYard was way too fucking much money to stream from, right? But it was not great for streaming video game content. Like it just didn't I couldn't do a lot that I can do on this program that I'm running right now. But then this one, all right, so it is working. Brandon says I'm watching and chatting. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for someone in the chat just to put something out there so I can tell if it's working or not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How does it look? How does it sound? All right, quests. What do we got here? Eliminate opponents with the blade. Visit named locations while in a vehicle. All right, let's track that, and that. If you see this, then it's working. Cool. There's supposed to be a chat on the screen too, but that's not working, which is pretty exciting. Welcome anytime. Looks and sounds great. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's supposed to be a like a chat box on the screen, so if people are chatting from different platforms, they can still see each other and can engage with each other. But it's unfortunately not working. Are you watching in the vertical stream or in the horizontal stream? Because that's another thing that I can't tell the difference. If that was the other thing that the other platform told me, if they were in one stream or the other. Did you look at the thumbnail, Alex, for this?
Yes.
What did you think?
Really cool.
Thank you.
It looks cool. Looks good. Did you get to watch that video I sent you?
I have not. No.
I guess not.
Which what? Oh, the show.
Yeah, both of you.
I have not
said
watched the show yet. No.
I said
Once you sent it with me once again while I was at work, so I didn't have a chance to watch anything yet. I came home from work, I passed out, and I woke up and then started working on this stream thing. I'm about to bust out some Blue Dreams. I'm watching the horizontal. What the hell is Blue Dreams? Is that like Devil's Lettuce?
sounds like a
It sounds like a strain, right?
A type of wacky tobacco.
Yeah, I would say that too. I would agree.
Sounds like somebody's about to poke some smut.
They're about to crush their lungs. I wish I can do that on stream. I think I can on Kick. I think Kick's this platform that you can go hard in the paint on.
I'm pretty sure you could do a bong rip. Just say it's tobacco.
I don't know how it works. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't even know if we can say bong rip on stream. We're gonna see. Like, I guess I get a warning first. They don't just kill me, right? Like, I don't know how this shit works.
All right, we're going back to the early thousands or 2010s. All right, Mr. Blackwell, I think it's about time you use your water pipe for your tobacco.
I think Lily's cleaning it right now. I was in the middle of a gunfight and she was trying to show me something, and I think she's upset with me because I couldn't, I didn't look right away. I hope she's not. Oh yeah, we killed you.
She's got to understand once you're in the zone, you're in the zone. Can't be bothered.
Yes and no. It's a fucking video game at the end of the day. I could pay attention better. Are you going to PPW tomorrow, Brandon? Damn, that guy killed me that quick with that gun. That is insane.
I'm gonna be chilling with Ahmed tomorrow.
You're gonna be see Ahmed?
Yep,
Tell him I love him.
I always do.
We're gonna skip that. I think that ad's gonna have music that I probably can't
I
have.
I love Prince Ahmed, dude.
He's the best. Do I? Maybe not on stream, but I think I'm gonna get the other Kill Bill character.
Coco?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it on stream though. I'll do it off stream. Let's just look at the shop real quick. Let's see who's all here.
Don't you have Yuki?
If it fucking goes to the shop, that'd be great. Oh, I can't even go to the shop because I have. That is crazy. So if you have this the setting turned on for that can't be right, right? License audio.
It's why something special. A ribbon is something rare. So I'll be special and I'll be rare.
It won't let me go to the. Oh, there it goes. I was about to say. All right, Playboy Cardi. I have no idea who that is. I'm not buying that skin. Oh, they have the 670 Wednesday is in there. I have Wednesday.
Whenever I hear somebody say 6'7", I just want to uppercut them.
Are you in the camp of you think it's the stupidest thing ever and oh, whoever does it is dumb?
Yes.
I can care less. I'm gonna be honest. There's so many different trends that happen all the time that I generally
It's like,
don't. I don't care. Like I think.
it's like those people who were fucking.
Oh, by the way, the pussy wagon is in the game.
Yes, I told you it was.
Oh yeah, they put it in with that Yuki girl.
Yeah, it's a little emote.
Yeah.
It's the Meows's wagon. It's the same people who were eating Tide Pods
I don't think so.
and snorting condoms.
I don't think so. I think your generalization. I think you're listening to the rest of the world's take on this.
No, I'm
and I
not.
think
It's honestly my personal opinion. I think it's stupid.
Bro, I know you're live right now.
Yeah.
Life hack: Listerine.
Yeah.
I just put a cotton ball and shoved it through.
I don't think it's that serious. I think people are just trying to like. I think when someone's like, "I can't stand this 6'7" thing," it comes off to me as like old men yelling at cloud. Like, I don't think it's.
Mad that the word crunk happened. Why don't you?
Yeah, like I grew up. Every generation, every person, every age group has a trend, and every trend is popular for a little bit, and it's overused and overplayed, and it is what it is. But to like treat it like it's the like people are treating it like it's the end of the fucking world when they hear it, and it's just like who fucking cares? Who cares? Honestly, if you're that offended by it, you're probably the problem. You're not going to say that your generation growing up didn't have a stupid fucking trend.
No.
You're a liar.
And if I did,
You know what
I'd
offends
like
me more than
to-
fucking 6'7"? Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeet, yeet. Go to a wrestling show, and you're gonna tell me that 6'7"
letters.
is the most annoying thing you've ever heard?
4 letters, 1 word.
Yeah, you sound dumber than anyone in the planet who says yeet. You saying yeet sounds dumber than 6'7",
Yeah.
and that too. 100%. I hear that, I'm like, you're dumb.
Dummy.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
super. That's way more offensive than anything that fucking yeet or anything else. Like that's just it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. I don't know.
I just don't think you like LA Knight.
No, I just don't like stupid catchphrases. And then when I hate going to a wrestling show and hearing them 700 fucking times in 5 minutes.
But what?
I don't like that either. I don't like
Oh
when an entire crowd just has to repeat the same fucking phrase over and over and over and over. I'm gonna be honest. I've been to a Dynamite, I've been to a Collision, I've been to an ROH taping, I've been to a pay-per-view, and I genuinely don't think I've had this experience at any of those shows where there was like a catchphrase or a thing that was overused.
Oh, you're lying.
I honestly don't.
There's every AEW show that I have been to, there's about 50 people or even the whole arena before the show even started doing the Adam Cole Baby, doing woo chants, doing everything else.
I will say this. I did hear a lot of like I honestly I can't say I did either there. I'm being dead ass serious. When Lily comes back in the room, I'll have her attest to this too. But because I generally don't remember going to any AEW show in recent time where people for no reason would just yell stupid shit. Now we went to Halloween Havoc, bro. I am not bullshitting you. At Halloween Havoc, the show didn't even start yet, and it was like a fucking it was on loop. It was on fucking loop the whole night. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I lied. I went to an AEW show, and the entire fucking time on the subway going to on the way home from the AEW show was just people kept doing the LA Knight yeah over and over and over. And then eventually people were on the train going, wrong fucking show, asshole. You sound stupid. And people were telling other people, just shut the fuck up. It's getting old. Like, grow up. But I honestly, I heard whoop that trick. Now listen, if he's coming to the ring, like they're coming to the ring, it's part of the show at that point in time. Have at it. Yeet all day long. Scream whose house all day long. If someone shows up on the screen, whose house? Yeah, do that all day long. That is the appropriate time to do those moments. But waiting for the fucking like everything to go and there's nothing else going on and all you're doing is just rinse and repeating the same 6 catchphrases over and over and over, it's so annoying. And I've experienced it way worse at WWE shows than AEW shows.
Dude, I got to witness, I mean, granted, fucking you know how I feel about AEW now, but I got to witness one of the best AEW matches I've ever seen.
What's that?
5. And that was Swerve versus Osprey.
Yeah.
Forbidden Door.
I can't really say what my absolute best match I've ever seen was live when it comes to AEW. I just generally think that the match quality of AEW is just always good. Like I don't think I've ever
guess?
Huh?
Can I take a guess?
Go ahead.
It's got to be Adam Cole versus MJF.
That's a great match. It was a great match. I don't know if it was the greatest match I've ever seen. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Will Ospreay versus Chris Jericho was unbelievable. And it had nothing to do with Chris Jericho. Will Ospreay could wrestle a broomstick.
Seeing
Samoa
Swerve
Joe
live.
versus CM Punk. Now, I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I fucking love Samoa Joe. I love Samoa Joe. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I just like watching Samoa Joe matches.
Now, what AEW shows have you gone to? Just that one?
Pay-per-view wise?
Yeah.
Yes. I've only ever
And what
been to
about
All In. Pay-per-view wise for WWE, I've only ever been to Halloween Havoc.
what about like
I've been to Raws.
Dynamite?
I've been to SmackDowns. I've been to Dynamite Collision. I've been to a Dynamite and Collision were like the same thing. Yeah. It was like a Dynamite,
What
and then they taped a Collision, and they taped an ROH,
what
so I just counted all as
what
the same
Dynamite
thing.
did you go to?
I don't remember.
You don't remember any of
Yeah.
the matches?
No. I don't know if so here's the thing. I consume so much wrestling, I can't differentiate which is which. Lily, when we were at AEW shows, do you think the fans were over excessively doing chants at inappropriate times just to do them? Do you recall that being like a thing when you were at the show? Are you alive? I can't hear. Yeah, when we were at Halloween Havoc, do you think it was excessive? Okay. She just said yes. She said it was excessive at Halloween Havoc, but she doesn't remember it being as bad at the AEW shows.
I mean, maybe you guys are just in different crowds. Like Grand Slam was filled with Adam Cole chants and everything else like that. Um, the LA Knight chants, but like multiple woos.
Yeah. I'm not saying it just doesn't happen at AEW. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I will just say that it's way fucking worse at WWE shows. WWE shows, they are annoying as fuck about it.
You know what it was for me, and what the downfall of AEW was for me?
You listening to outside people talk about the company?
No,
100%. You could say that all
not
you
at all.
want, but that's 100% it. You
It
you are
was
so influenced by outside people about things if you
so
like them or not.
so AEW Grand Slam or Dynamite Grand Slam was such a spectacle for like the first what 3 years, 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and the last Grand Slam we went to, they cut the fucking stadium in half, and it wasn't that big of a spectacle anymore.
Yeah, they
You
they
know,
have to adjust based on business needs and stuff. But
yeah,
as a pro wrestling fan, there's no fucking chance. There's no way that you can sit here and tell me that match quality in WWE is as good as AEW match quality. You're fucking
I
lying
think
to yourself if you genuinely think that.
no, I think sometimes it's better.
There's no fuck, dude. WWE match quality has not been good since Triple H has taken over.
I don't believe that.
Dude, the last WrestleManias were fucking terrible. The matches were they felt like Monday Night Raw matches.
How?
They're dude.
Okay,
If you
so
train as a professional wrestler and you have watched wrestling as long as you watch wrestling, and you can't tell a difference between the WWE style wrestling and any other
so
style of professional
so
wrestling, then
so
I
you
don't
said
know what to tell you.
the last two WrestleManias, right? So
Yes,
you're saying WrestleMania 40 and 41. Do you also count WrestleMania 39?
the last couple pay per views I watched, Alex, in the past 2 years of TKO, or year of TKO, the match qualities have not been that good. They are definitely they hold back. They hold back on their performances.
I don't see it.
Then I don't
I
know what to tell you. I have
I
no
just
idea what to
don't,
tell you.
because like Like you're just talking about like WrestleManias.
I'm talking about
You think
WWE as a product.
like dude, you really didn't like that triple threat at WrestleMania
Which one?
night one? Roman, Punk, and Seth.
No, I genuinely think they just they're cookie cutter matches. I think if you've seen that match, you've seen the match. I don't think they really go out of their way to do a lot of like there are spots in the match that are fine, but like I just think they beat you over the head with it so bad every single week that like I think they overexpose their talent. I think it's fine to every now and then on a weekly show to be like, hey, this week we're gonna fucking not showcase this person this week and we're gonna showcase other people. Like, I don't think you need to see Cody Rhodes every single fucking Monday.
I mean, he's the champion.
Sure. And I think there's some times where he could fucking cool off a little bit.
But John Moxley was on every Dynamite.
But when John Moxley goes out there, he's wrestling pay-per-view style matches every week. He's putting his you can tell he's putting his heart into the match. He's not half-assing it. WWE has a fantastic fucking roster. Fantastic. They have their roster's unbelievable. But what they give the fans, I think, is lazy. And I don't think it's the talent's fault. I think they're doing what they're told. I think the way they produce wrestling and they do things is just like is very cookie cutter. I think if you watch Dynamite this week and SmackDown tonight, you can clearly tell a difference between wrestling styles. Now, do I think from a business standpoint that I think AEW may sometimes go too hard in a Dynamite that they probably shouldn't have to go that hard for? Yes, 100%. Do I think there's moments where you're risking injury before a pay-per-view? 100%. But I can't knock them for doing that when, as a fan, and knowing how bad the economy is, how bad things are right now, how hard it is to fucking pay for things and enjoy things, that when I go to a Dynamite, I generally appreciate the fact that guys like fucking Speedball Mike Bailey, John Moxley, fucking Willow Nightingale, these talent go out there and give you everything they fucking have on a Wednesday night, where I feel WWE, they go out on a Monday Night Raw and they go, let's just get through this. It's like another motion for them. Like it's just a cookie cutter, go do X, Y, and Z match. Now, when you go to a house show, I think they put out a better show at house shows. I think they're more loose. They have more fun. They go out there and experiment a little bit. I think dark matches and fucking house show matches in WWE are better than anything you're gonna watch on Raw or SmackDown. I think it's too cookie cutter.
You know, I don't believe that.
I know
But
you don't because you're
that's like
a giant WWE sympathizer. Like they can
no,
do
it's just
no
I
wrong for you. You
I
can
just
literally
love
not you can't pick one thing that you just generally won't say like, oh, this isn't good or this isn't good. Like you won't. And that's how you are with every single thing that you're into at the moment. And that's fine. That's just who you are as a person. But I can't take that serious. Like I can't have a genuine conversation about it either. What's going on,
but
Finn?
you can though. But you're just like, oh, everything is better quality of a match.
It
Okay.
is.
But what about that stupid ass I quit match? That was awful. It was awful.
The
It
Darby
was
Allin one?
dog
Yeah,
shit.
I totally agree. I'm not a Darby Allin fan. I don't think Darby Allin knows how to structure a match. But I can turn around and say that as an AEW fan, saying that when he's on TV, I'm not interested in it.
And dude, that was the main event.
I totally agree. You're not going to get an argument from me. But once again, that's me able to put my bias aside for a fandom of a company to say, hey, this does not resonate with me as a wrestling fan. You
It
can't do
was
the same.
I can't.
No, you can't.
Like anything
WWE will walk out in the middle of the ring and generally take a giant dump in the middle of the ring, and 90% of wrestling fans will turn around and watch it and be like, that was fucking terrible, and you'll be like, that's the greatest thing ever. And then the internet picks it up, and then people start talking about how bad it was, or the Cornets of the world say how bad it was, and then you'll buckle and say, oh yeah, it wasn't that good.
No. I
You're
mean,
you're wrong. You're totally wrong.
I would think
You
it's
are that
stupid,
wrestling fan.
but you're also that wrestling fan who
No,
thinks that Jungle
Alex,
Boy
I will tell
fighting.
you right now, if you will watch me on a live stream, and I will 100% say while it's live and happening where how I feel, and stick to that. And nine times out of 10, what I'm saying during my live stream is exactly what the status quo is before it happens. You will be in the same Discord and say one thing, and then 3 days later turn around and say a completely different thing.
Right, but you loved when Jungle Boy bit Kazuchika Okada in his
I didn't love
nuts.
it, but you said it was the worst thing in professional wrestling, and I said it made sense for what the moment was.
Well, no, the worst thing in professional wrestling is Big Boom AJ.
But
I
I
think
generally don't think the fucking that spot was as bad as people made it out to be. I think it made sense in the context of the match. And I explained to you why I do. But I generally think if you, because you didn't watch the entire match, you didn't watch the entire show. You watched a clip of it happening and then heard your people talk about it, and heard people talk about it and said that
dude,
don't like AEW, and say,
why do you why do you keep on saying my people, my people?
because I've talked to people who you talk to
No,
about
no,
wrestling, and
no,
you're
brother. I can base my own opinion
I
on
would
my own
love to agree
opinion,
with that, but it's just not the truth.
it 100% is
I
the
don't.
truth.
I don't. That's my opinion. I don't buy it.
So then you can choose to not buy it, but I'm being
I think
honest
at
with
some
you.
points you will have your own opinion, and I think 90% of the other time after that you are 100% going off of what other people around you are saying.
Absolutely not. The only person
We'll agree
like
to
person
disagree.
that I've the only person that I've talked to about this is you.
Like I said, we'll agree to disagree. But the I uh I think in the entire context of what happened in that Jungle Boy match, I thought it was a fucking excellent match. I thought it was a fantastic match. I thought Jungle Boy versus Okada was unbelievable. I thought it was really good. I think it was I thought that match from beginning to end was better than anything that WWE put out this week, and probably and I'm even gonna throw in fucking Saturday Night Main Event before it even happens. I think John Cena's match will be fine with Gunther, but I don't think match quality it will be better than anything that happened on Dynamite this Wednesday. I think it'll hit a lot of nostalgia, and I think they'll do with certain things, and they'll make it like, but like AJ, you're gonna tell me that AJ Styles John Cena the second time around was as good as the first time? The first time when
Yes.
they actually went out and wrestled and put a performance on,
SummerSlam.
yeah, that match was
Yes.
fucking unbelievable. The second time they wrestled, they did gimmicky, stupid shit so they could fucking, and they spam finishered a bunch of people's shit.
That's
That's not fun
that
for me.
sounds like it. That sounds like an AEW match.
Where they spam other people's finishers.
No, where they spam their own finishers and then get back up multiple times.
Oh, like the last couple fucking Brock Lesnar and fucking Goldberg matches in the past fucking 10 years. Every time they show up and win the championship in the company.
Well, I mean, has Brock Lesnar won a
But there
title?
was a whole chunk there where every time they showed up, they won titles and fucking walked in, did 3 moves, and walked out.
Right, but they're not like basically like over spamming their finishes
Oh yeah,
and
you're
then
right. They
kicking out.
Goldberg and Brock wrestling, Drew and Braun Strowman didn't over spam finishers at all.
What do you mean wrestling Drew and Braun?
You're right. Now all of a sudden you can't remember matches.
Braun fought Goldberg.
You could remember a
Braun
match from fucking 35 years ago when it's convenient for you, but when it's in the context of an argument, then all of a sudden you get fucking Alzheimer's.
Fought Goldberg and squashed him at WrestleMania.
And they didn't spam finish that whole time.
No, it was a squash.
Okay. but they didn't spam
And then-
finishers. There was no spamming
then-
of finishers. There wasn't fucking a bunch of spinners, like just spam.
And then Drew Claymored Brock and beat him.
Yep. I generally cannot wait for when AEW all of a sudden you start liking them again, and then you have to backtrack and eat your boots on all this shit. I cannot wait for it to happen. It's gonna be so fucking awesome.
I don't think I'm going to.
Alex, I have called 90% of your fucking craziness when I'm like, in 6 months you'll love it. You will go so hard in the paint to hate something, and then 3 months later it's your fucking new obsession, and you will fucking backtrack on everything you said for the past 3 fucking months on it.
No.
You've done it 100 times in our friendship.
That's why I had to I'm tired of watching bad sports. That's why I decided to go with the birds.
Yeah, that's hilarious to me, but go ahead. That's fine. So you're now officially saying you're no longer a Jets fan.
No, I'm still a Jets fan.
Oh, so you're gonna just sideline the Jets until they're good, but until they turn around and get good, you're gonna support Eagles because they're a better football team.
Until they give me something.
You literally in one sentence just proved what I said about WWE and AEW. You jump on a bandwagon. You're a bandwagon jumper. WWE is more popular, and it's more talked about, and it's more universally liked. So you're a WWE fan, and more people generally don't like AEW because it's the status quo to not like it. So you don't like AEW because nobody else likes it and the most social media people out there don't like it and shit on it, but actually don't watch the product. They watch clips and they criticize it and hate on it, but you'll watch every other product religiously from WWE and think it's the greatest thing ever. You just admitted that with your own football argument. I don't want to watch bad things, so I don't. So I just support whatever's better because it's easier to cheer on something that's winning or is more universally liked.
I mean, I still watch the Jets.
Stop it. You. Thank you. I appreciate you.
But they're just eliminated. So I'm going with the next best thing, and that's the Eagles.
Thank you. You're right. Listen, I don't mind debating, but now we have the baseline. The baseline's up to the forefront now. I'll entertain your conversations, but I can't take it seriously.
If I was a bandwagoner,
you are a bandwagon. What you just said is the definition of bandwagon.
No, I would hop on Patrick Mahomes' dick.
Alex, what you're saying right now is the definition. It doesn't matter who. The fact that you're saying I'm going to support another team because my team is not winning, and I went out and bought a $130 jersey. That is the definition of bandwagon jumping.
You think that fucking
no, not think that what you are saying and doing is the definition of bandwagon jumping.
Just because I choose to support a different team doesn't make me a bandwagon jumper.
That's exactly what bandwagon jumping is.
No, when it's not. What are you gonna do when the fucking Commanders do what you don't want them to do?
If the Commanders sell out morally as a fucking franchise and a company as a thing, then yes, I will choose not to support them anymore.
And but if
the fucking I didn't officially say what team I'm gonna like. I said I probably will support Pennsylvania teams, but I personally don't even watch football enough to give a fuck about it anyway. But because I watch too much professional wrestling. But the thing is if Washington does what they do and I turn around and say I will no longer support this team because of the actions of what they choose to do, I'm not going to turn. If Washington turns around and wins the Super Bowl, I'm not going to be like, yeah, that's my team again. No, I made my decision and that's what I go with. Brother, but you are 100% a bandwagon fan in every aspect of everything.
Well, no, I'm a diehard Jets fan.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You cannot say you're a diehard Jet fan.
I am.
You're not.
But
you're 100% not. A diehard fan would not go out and buy another team's jersey and openly say with their mouth that I am now this team's fan because my team's not good. That's not a diehard fan. You're a bandwagon jumper. You're a clout chaser.
I am 100% not.
Yes, you are. You may not think you are, but by definitionally, from any if I brought in this room right now a bunch of sports fans, they would, and you openly said that to them, they would 100% do you're a bandwagon jumper.
Oh no. Bring in your buddy Patrick Clark.
I'll bring in anybody. You are the definition of a bandwagon jumper.
We could talk about the Eagles.
We don't have to talk about the Eagles. The Eagles isn't the base of the conversation.
Why don't we talk about Xbox versus PlayStation?
That's just another argument of him backtracking once again. But
No, not at all. Lil, I'm being bullied.
you're not being bullied. You're being called out for your bullshit, and you're losing, and you don't like it. So now you're saying you're being bullied.
Lily, he's bullying me. I feel very attacked.
Brandon, I'm very well aware he's trolling me. This is his whole gimmick.
I don't know who Brandon is.
There's someone in my chat who's listening to this entire conversation, and their exact words were, "There's no way he's this serious. He's trolling you."
Brandon,
And he literally said exactly what you're doing right now is the definition of bandwagon jumping. And he's an Eagles fan. Diehard Eagle fans would tell you to go fuck yourself for what
No
you're doing
way.
right now. Yes, they would. They would say go fuck yourself.
Nope.
Come to Philly.
I will come to Philly, rocking my Jalen Hurts jersey.
Yeah, and then when you turn around, they say, "Oh, then you're gonna talk shop with them as football fans, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're not one of us." Eagle fans are too smart for that shit.
I will wear my Jalen Hurts jersey.
If you walk into the stadium wearing a jersey just so you don't get fucking picked on or bullied or beat up, they sniff that out.
You know what? No.
They do. 100%
No.
do. If you walk into the jersey, if you walk in, if
I'm not gonna wear my Eagles jersey.
you're definitely not wearing your Jets jersey.
I'm gonna wear my fucking Justin Fields jersey.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
Promise you wouldn't. Promise you
Number
wouldn't.
7, Fields on my back.
Promise you wouldn't.
Yep.
Promise you wouldn't.
Or you know what? I'm gonna show up with my Saquon Barkley Giants jersey.
Promise you wouldn't.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
You keep testing me. I will.
Please go buy a ticket to an Eagles game and go walk in and wearing a different team's jersey.
I'll wear a Jets jersey.
Okay. Good luck with that. Now, here's the thing. We're not talking in MetLife. We're talking you go to the link and you're going to wear your Jets jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, you won't do it.
I will do it.
No, you definitely won't. You'll get the first beer dumped on your head and you'll have a panic attack and run out of the stadium.
I've already gotten beers dumped on my head.
Where?
Bordy Barn.
What is that?
It's a bar that was
a bar? How many people were in the bar?
What?
How many people were in the bar?
Like maybe 400.
400 people in the bar?
Yeah, it was like an outside venue. That's what it is. It's just a giant.
Yeah, when you have about 1,000 people throwing shit at you from every direction from you, and security kicks you out for your own safety.
Bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit? That's exactly what happens in every fucking weekend in Philadelphia.
I'm gonna take those fans and I'm gonna start tossing them like I'm in a fucking battle royal.
Okay, you would die.
The newspaper will say, "Badass Jets fan loses mind at the link."
Alex, there's nothing about you in any sense of the word of badass. Just sorry. You're not going to go to Philly and fucking do any of that.
I'm going to go to Philly.
You would shit your pants. You would cry. The fact that you're even claiming to be an Eagles fan and saying that you would do this is you're a bandwagon. You have no idea about that team and you are a bandwagon jumper.
I'm going to go to Philly. I'm going to wear my leather FAFO jacket.
All right, whatever. You won't, but it's cool.
I will.
No, you
I
won't.
will.
No, you're
How
trolling.
much do
You're
you want to
trolling
bet?
because you're trying to be entertaining, but you're coming off as an idiot.
How much do you want to bet?
I will bet everything you own that you won't do that. Whatever you want to bet, I will take that bet that you will. Even if you walked into that stadium to prove the point that you will do it, I guarantee you won't last 4 quarters.
I can do it.
You can't, but that's
can do
fine.
it. You know how I can do it? Because what colors are Eagles jerseys?
What, you think Eagle fans don't know the difference of shades of green from their team and other teams? What are they, fucking Tyrannosaurus Rexes?
Have you seen the new Eagles bright green?
You mean they're Kelly green?
Yeah.
By the way, that's not new. The Kelly green is not new. Mr. New Eagle fan, I want to educate you. They're the Kelly green is their old school jersey color.
Okay. All right.
You should probably learn about your team before you bandwagon jump.
I have a Kelly green jersey.
I'm sure you do.
Yes, I do.
I don't doubt you don't.
But it's not an Eagles jersey.
Then you don't have a Kelly green jersey.
I do. It's my 1968 Joe Namath jersey.
Yeah. Never watched a Joe Namath game in your life, but you're a Joe Namath fan.
I'm not a Joe Namath fan. It's just my only fucking hope.
Yeah. Because people have told you that's the best jet, and you just blindly listen to it, and you wear a jersey.
That's the best jet. The best jet was fucking Darrelle Revis, hands down. 100%. Darrelle Revis.
You're adorable.
Greatest cornerback in the NFL.
Of all time.
Of all time. 100%.
I disagree.
At least in my opinion, yes.
I disagree.
He was mirrored by Sauce.
You think he's better than Dion?
Yes.
Better than Charles Woodson?
I believe so.
Better than Champ Bailey?
Yes.
Better than Darryl Green? I'm not even going to say Night Train Link because you have no idea who that is. Rondé Barber?
Yes.
Sherman?
Yes. Richard Sherman on the fucking Seahawks? Yes.
Okay. I think don't get me wrong, I think Darrelle Revis was a good player, but I don't think he's the greatest of all time at that position.
I believe so too. I also believe that fucking Nick, may he rest in peace, was the best center in the league.
The best center of all time?
Yeah.
Better than Kelsey?
Yes.
Wow. Mr. Eagle, you're a brand new Eagle fan, and you're going to say that's all right. Interesting. You're already cooking as an Eagles fan. You're doing great.
Remember, the Jets are my babies.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not. You can say that, but they're not. I'll never take you seriously as a Jets fan ever again. You're not a Jets fan.
I am a Jets fan.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
During the NFL season, still actively an NFL season, you went out and spent $130 on another team's jersey and wore it with pride, saying that they are your new team. You're not a Jets fan anymore.
I wore it with pride, saying I feel like a winner. Yes.
Yeah, you're not a Jets fan. You're Dylan, you're a dumb mark.
Who?
You're a dumb mark.
Who the fuck said that?
I did. You do dumb mark behavior, you get called a dumb mark.
I am not Dylan.
That's Dylan behavior.
No, Dylan is.
No, what you're doing
is-
right now is Dylan behavior.
No.
Yeah, no, you can say you know all you want. It's yeah,
Absolutely not.
100%.
Offended.
You should
I'm
be.
offended.
You should be.
I'm
I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm trying to legit have an honest conversation here and build a decent piece of content, and you're just trolling for the sake of trolling and making yourself look like an idiot.
I'm not trolling for the sake of.
There's no way you're serious right now. You can't sit there and be like, Jets are my baby, but then say everything
They
you just
are.
said in the past 5 minutes.
They are. Look how fast you're gonna drop your babies because they want to make a stupid business decision.
Yeah, if they name their stadium after a what in my opinion is one of the worst things that ever happened to our country as a precedent, and they go back to a controversial name to appease him, I will not support that team anymore. Because I stand on business with my morals. Now, that being said, if they turn around and say every single Native American tribe in the country have collectively agreed that we want that name back and that logo back, and this is what we think is best for our community and best for our culture and best for everything, I will gladly accept that name back. But if Donald Trump turns around and says you have to change that name back or I won't grant you the funds to fucking build your stadium and you have to name it after me, I will not be a fan of that team anymore. And I stand on that business.
So you would abandon
Yes.
your Commanders.
Yes, I will abandon that team for the sake of my own morals. Because the guy who has been pushing disgusting rhetoric his entire fucking life, our campaign, our personal business adventures, because and he pushes pushes to a certain demographic of people, turns around and fucking champions as their hero of I got that name back. I fucking won't support that. I'm going to be honest. I almost abandoned the team during if they wouldn't have got rid of Dan Snyder by the end of the year. If Dan Snyder was still the owner of our team as of right now, I would not be a Commanders fan.
So where would your allegiances go?
I don't know. I would have had to think of that decision. But I would have not supported a team that kept an owner around who did what he did to his staff, his cheerleaders, and his organization. There's no way I would have continued to support that.
What did Dan Snyder do?
He took a bunch of cheerleaders to an island for a photo shoot with a bunch of rich people, took their passports and said if they don't sleep with all of his friends, he won't give them their passports back and they won't leave the island.
Shit.
And if he was still the owner of the team, I would not have supported that franchise.
So all of the cheerleaders had to do it?
The fact that he even said that was the requirement of what they needed to do to support the team, I don't support that. I don't care if it was all the cheaters or one cheerleader. The fact that it even happened, the fact that you're even trying to justify it or spin it is disgusting. So you should probably just stop.
No, I just asked like all of them. Like that's like really sad. Fucked up.
I don't my morals don't outweigh my fandom. My fiance is a Browns fan. She would never put on a Steeler anything in our house, let alone a jersey. That's what he sounds like when he said he would never wear a Giants jersey. Yeah, yeah. Um, I I'm obviously a Commanders fan. But I'm not super on the absolutely hate Philly, the Eagles. I generally don't. I think it's just I think just growing up around here, I just generally don't like. I've learned to like respect the fan base more, and but I also have. I'm not gonna sit there and say that they're not also dirtballs. I kind of like the fact they're dirtballs, and I think that's why I respect them. But like I won't ever fuck with the Cowboys. I'll never. Cowboys and USC are the only two teams I will never ever support. Followed very closely probably by Bama. I don't like Bama. Alabama can fucking suck a whole fucking cucumber. I almost said something else. Ash, what's going on? Thank you for the like. I appreciate that thumbs up. Thank you for chilling with us. We're talking about everything. So, ABJ Gameover, if it's your first time here, I am playing games. I do live streams as well where we watch some stuff on TV. But I'm open for any conversations, debates, whatever it may be. Links below if you want to support me and follow me on all social media, as well as join the Discord link. Right now, I do have some people in the Discord talking. If you do join the Discord link, I will probably have to approve you first and get to know you before I just give you access to have a microphone on my live stream, because I don't want to lose all of my progress and work that I put into this. But yeah, which I should probably change that feature real quick. What's that? Edit channel. Permissions. Okay. Yeah, we changed it. The only way you can get in this room now is if you're a certain level. Not everyone can join this Discord room. So I had to fix that. In case someone just joins the stream, comes in here, and drops some racist ass stuff, and then I get fucking nuked. Just here supporting. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm pretty. Game streaming is just kind of random, but I do the other streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays are my streams. This is like a new branding that I'm doing when it comes to my live streaming. But I will. I'll be doing more consistent streams throughout the week. Usually around 8 o'clock, 7:45, 7:50 ish every day is my streaming schedule. So anytime you want to pop back in, let me know. Hit that bell notification so you always know when I go live. Where were we in conversation? Where were you in your trolling of not taking this serious?
Not trolling. Do you remember when you said that the Commanders are the ones who beat the Eagles when they were undefeated?
Like 2 or 3 seasons ago, yes. When the
Yeah,
Eagles
no,
were
that was in 2022, I believe.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, we got a follow. What platform is that?
Yeah, the Commanders were 8-0 going into the Eagles were 8-0 going into that game. And it was a score of 21-32. So that's pretty cool. But then in 2023, when the Jets were 5-0, when the Eagles were 5-0, the Jets were the first one to hand them their loss.
Yeah, but as a thank you so much. Oh, I got a follow on Kick as well. That's sick. Awesome. Thank you so much. A 5-0 season and an 8-0 season are a little different though. And you know that.
Yeah, but like we're talking about, so like you got to understand.
And beating your undefeated division rival is different than fucking the Jet. I understand you're a Jets fan and for you it means a little more, but when your division rival is walking in at 8-0 and they're the best team in the league, and you're a dog shit team, and then you fucking beat them, it's a lot more weight.
Yeah, and you can't take that away, which I'm not trying to do, so don't think I am. It's just you got to understand the 2023 Jets were so bad.
The fucking 20 any year Jets are fucking so bad. Even when they're good for like the first 6 games, you're like, oh, okay. Like that one year that they were doing pretty well, and you're like, I'm telling you, this is it. I'm like, bro, they haven't played anybody. And you're like, no, and then they started playing tougher games and they fucking fell apart.
Yeah, and I believe that was 2023. 2023 was the Jets. That was when
Jesus Christ. I got fucked up there.
I believe the 2023 season was when Aaron Rodgers got injured.
It's very possible. That season was a fucking nightmare for even that situation. I looked at your team and I went, man, they're not that good, and Aaron Rodgers is not going to enhance that team at all. If anything, they're not going to be able to protect him, and he's going to get fucking smacked. I don't think he's even going to last the entire season without injury. And you're like, nuh-uh. You're wrong. 5 snaps later, 5 snaps into the season. Gonzo.
No, it was well, technically yes, 5 snaps. Because I make the joke where it was 4 on-field snaps, and the 5th was Aaron Rodgers' Achilles.
Yeah. He spent more time on his intro to the stadium than he did actually wearing the jersey and being part of the team. Because he didn't even show up for like any camps or practices either.
Blackwell, have you ever gotten your hopes up for something?
Yeah, we've all been there.
Like, so let me explain to you, right? I've always been a Jets fan. All right.
Well, that's
I'm
debatable. That's
I'm being
debatable.
completely honest. I'm not trying to troll you, and you know how much I love my Jets.
Debatable.
Um, so when we got Rodgers in the draft, not the draft, but when we signed
Traded.
Rodgers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you picked him up. Yeah.
I thought that this was the year where my team is finally gonna make the playoffs. The last time we were in the playoffs was 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm over here, I'm like, okay, it's been 13 years. I think it's about time we got to the fucking playoffs. And I'm over here, I bought my Aaron Rodgers jersey. I'm fucking sitting there, I'm chilling. I'm so fucking happy. All right. And that opening game against the Bills starts. You got it's a night game too. So you got the lights going off. I think it was on Monday. It was a Monday night football too. Um, I remember it like it was yesterday. Um, the lights were going off, the green strobes were going off, all the lasers and everything else. And here comes Aaron Rodgers, like he's fucking Captain America, running down the field with an American flag. I had a fucking stiffy. So like I got this. I'm like, hell yeah, we're gonna fucking do it. Let's go, Aaron Rodgers. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, wait, Blackwell told me that this isn't gonna end well. And I was like, okay, let's just see how it goes. 4 snaps in, like I said, he's coming in. He's coming in with the American flag, and I'm tearing. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be our season. This is it. We're finally going to fucking make it. We're going to make a name for ourselves. 4 snaps later, I'm crying. I'm like, he fucked us.
I didn't fuck you.
No, Aaron Rodgers fucked us.
Oh. Yeah, as I said, I just told you that it was. I just
Like,
let you knew it was going to happen before it happened. I tried to soften that blow for you.
like, have you ever seen fucking The Water Boy?
I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely think my team's sad story is worse.
I don't know about.
You brought in an older guy veteran who barely even acted like he wanted to be part of your team when he was there in the first place. Like Washington going out, trading up, picking up RG3, the former Heisman winner, goes out and does what he does his rookie year and lights the league on fire and then fucking blows his knee out in the fucking. At least here's the thing: you're talking about you haven't been to the playoffs. This dude took us to the playoffs his rookie year. Could have easily been the first fucking quarterback in before, like, that could have fucking, well, not, it would have been the second because I think Russell Wilson did it, but could have been a quarterback who takes his fucking team to the Super Bowl his first fucking year on the team. And I literally watched our coaching staff go, like, literally say, like, we're gonna fucking kill this kid. We're gonna make sure this kid never plays football again. That's way more depressing. That's the few, like, Aaron Rodgers is a here and now type guy for your team. RG3 was the future of our team. Aaron Rodgers wasn't giving you fucking 10 years.
No, but he could have gotten us to the Super Bowl.
No, he
A
wouldn't.
healthy Rodgers.
He had nothing
Yeah,
around him that would have got him there. And your defense wasn't that good. You don't
I
win
mean,
you don't win anything without a defense.
I mean, but that's not true though.
It is true.
Like, what happened that game?
Name a
This,
team that wins the Super Bowl with a fucking shitty defense.
the Giants.
Giants defense was unbelievable when they beat the Patriots. Their offense was mediocre at best. Their defense was fucking amazing.
I wouldn't really say that.
Well, then you didn't watch this that season because the Giants defense was fucking unbelievable. The only reason that fucking offense even worked is because a guy caught a ball out of his fucking helmet and got super lucky.
And it was
That
great.
that defense was unbelievable.
But they had OBJ. You know, like you gotta put him into play and factor him in.
OBJ didn't do shit that game.
Didn't he?
No,
And then didn't they beat him twice?
they did, and the second time their defense was just as good too. The Giants were more known for their defense than anything. You can give all the credit you can in retrospect now to fucking Eli Manning, but Eli Manning's defense won. The Giants' defense was the fucking catalyst of that. The defense beating Tom Brady is what wins that fucking game. Same with the Eagles. The Eagles had a decent offense, but their defense beat Tom Brady.
And then, but even last year, I mean, like, or this year, because it's not 2026, when the Eagles beat the Chiefs,
Yeah, their defense beat the shit out of Mahomes.
bro, Mahomes didn't know where the fuck he was that entire game.
So my point is exact that you don't win a Super Bowl without a good defense. You can have the most high-powered offense in the league, but defense wins championships.
I mean, I guess, but
No,
like,
it's not I guess. It's yes. That's the
the
answer.
Broncos really didn't even have the best defense when they won.
With Elway?
With Peyton's last
Oh, well, Peyton,
season.
yeah. That was they had a good defense. You don't win a Super Bowl without a good defense. It's just it's the facts.
The Bucks had a good defense. That's when Tom Brady won his last game.
Oh, jeez, melted those fucking dudes. Everyone sits there and says Joe Flacco was this fucking great quarterback when he won a Super Bowl. No, Joe Flacco was a part of he was a quarterback of a team with a fucking fantastic defense.
You want to talk about a strong defense? Look at the 2013 Super Bowl. Seahawks versus the Broncos. I don't think there's ever been a deficit like that.
These fucking headphones are killing my ears.
You know, there hasn't been a deficit like that in a Super Bowl in a very long time.
I feel like they've nerfed the gas in these games, like the gas in the cars now. Like you can't drive a car as long as you used to be able to.
Yeah,
which
they
is
did.
fine because I think people spam cars in the last couple storms more than they probably should.
Yeah, dude, the Seahawks shit on the Broncos, 43-8.
So what you're saying is defense wins championships. Thank you. I like these guns this season. I think they shoot nice. They feel nice. I'm almost done the bride pack already.
I have to do that.
And then I just unlocked Marty McFly. So I'm gonna go for him next. Oh, thank you, boys, for dying. You just dropped some decent guns. We got 5 viewers, but no one chatting. Chat's dead. It's all right though. What time is it? 11:30. What are you working on over there, babe? Hmm? You all right? Oh. Lily sells feet pics if anyone's in. Takes pictures of those big boats. Huh?
That's rude.
It's not rude. You got big feet.
My feet out of this.
I didn't say anything negative about them. Just said you got big feet.
Why not my feet at all?
Because you got big boats. You fucking stub your toe more than anyone I know.
I stub my toe because I'm clumsy.
It's because you got fucking clown feet. You're consistently always wearing bowling shoes, even when you're not wearing shoes.
Not even when I wear your shoes, when I put your shoes on mine, and they're too big for me.
Barely. No, she was wearing my shoes the other day, and she had to wear she had a sock stuffed in the shoe so she could wear the. She just wanted to wear the shoes because she thinks they look cool, and then she fucking had socks stuffed in them, so and rolled up socks in the shoe so it fit her better. Some girls want to wear your hoodies and your t-shirts. Lily's like, give me your fucking 3 sizes too big sneakers. What the fuck?
I just wanted to wear them one time. They were still pretty new. It's not like you've been wearing them for 3 years, and I was like, hold on, let me wear these.
They're really tight on me. If I wear thicker socks, I can't fit in them.
Fans are made for girls' feet. They're real thin. They're made for people with thin feet.
How many kills am I up to in this game? I feel like they changed so much of the layout. I get used to. All right, I have 6. I get used to the layout of the way the game looks, and then they change it, and I'm confused as fuck. Then
Was
I feel like they're slowly trying to see if operators would work in Fortnite in this season. You have to you unlock these bosses coins, and then you get each boss has their own ability.
yeah.
What?
Is Alex still?
Yeah, Alex is in the Discord.
Yo, what exactly was Deflategate?
Supposedly Tom Brady was, well, not supposedly, he was. I generally don't think what they did was a problem. Um, Only because for years they always talked about how quarterbacks prefer balls over other ones, and Tom Brady, I guess he would like certain balls a certain way, and I guess the one game the ball was really flat. Peyton Manning used to like the football almost worn into the point where it had no grip on it anymore. The ball was bald. You ever have a basketball that somebody would bring to the basketball court and it just had no grip on it anymore? It was like a
Yeah.
smooth fucking egg basketball. That's kind of how fucking Peyton Manning liked the football when he played. So every quarterback has their preference on how they go about it.
And what was so wrong with?
Well, I think the problem was the PSI of the ball wasn't universal, and there was a whole bunch of things, but they were trying to justify that Tom Brady essentially isn't a good quarterback because his fucking footballs weren't the same PSI as other quarterbacks. It's just a silly argument. It really is. It's oh, this guy's not good all of a sudden. Get the fuck out of here. He's the best quarterback to ever play the game. And if you're trying to justify it by saying he's not in that aspect, you're just wrong. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
I just don't know why they decided to suspend them.
I don't know. It was a fucking mess. Beatrix is complete. Oh, it's like, what the fuck is happening? It says I have I can claim 21. What's the other one? I can I just turn on the fucking auto claim again? Like, I hate the fact I
No,
have to.
because you gotta claim the uh the individual characters
I get
trees.
that, but like the OG passes, the auto claim should be turned on.
Yeah,
This Santa Claus looks fucking sick. The Lieutenant Winter. Is that the Santa Claus that used to go around on the train? Like there was like a convoy that used to go down through the map. Is that what that Santa Claus is from?
I think so.
All right. Well, listen, I think I'm gonna cut the stream here. I'm just shy under an hour and 45 minutes. Um, I think I've tested the stream out. I think it's working pretty well. Oh, we have more people joining in now. Do you like the pass for Fortnite? I think it's fine. I think there's some cool stuff in it. I think the OG pass is cool. I really like this Santa. I think he's cool looking. The rest of this stuff I don't really do. It doesn't do anything for me, and I don't know what the rest of the pass is. I do like how they're using this OG pass to bring back older skins and older things from older battle passes. I think that's a cool idea. I'm hoping that the OG battle pass gets some licensed stuff that they don't have anymore. Like, hey, you missed an opportunity to get John Wick, or you missed an opportunity to get Deadpool. Cool. The OG pass this season is gonna have a returning Deadpool. Like, I think that would be cool if they added that in. I like that you can pick and choose the person you want to unlock in this pass. I love the fact that Kill Bill's in it. I love the fact that Marty McFly's in it. The rest of the characters, I mean, they don't really do much for me. I think the Lion is a cool looking character. This Marilyn Monroe looking character is kind of cool. Um, the little the girl with the bandana is pretty neat with the cast on her arm. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. I think the battle pass is fun. It's something different. But I'm gonna end the stream here, everybody. Um, I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow for Collision, but I will be live tomorrow for Saturday Night Main Event for John Cena's last pro wrestling match. So come join us on ABJ on air. I don't know exactly what time it starts, but I'll probably be live about 15 minutes before it goes live, and maybe I'll go a little live earlier and maybe get some people in the Discord audio wise, so we can have like a little bit of a chat or a debate about different topics with John Cena before the match actually happens. Um, I have to figure out a way to possibly get a guest. I think I can do guest streams. I just have to toy with that too, so I have to figure that out. What? Starts at 8 p.m. So maybe I'll go live at 7:30, and we'll have like a half hour thing. Yeah, there is a way that I can do a collab cam where I can bring a guest in. I might experiment with that a little bit tomorrow, um, but that'll be more for the other stream. So if you're wondering, this is the other stream here. So there we are. That's ABJ on air. That's what that looks like. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow night, 6:30 or 7:30 for the John Cena's final match. We'll see you guys all next time. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll catch back up with you then. So have a great night. We'll see you guys next time. All right, man. I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna let the people listen to some Billy Trey, and then I'm cutting out. Bye. I'm gonna listen to it too. I like it. Hmm? You can hear it. Oh, you can still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. They can seriously hear me? Check, check. Why is that a thing?